Oh, matey potaties. Matey potaties, how are you fucking doing? How are you fucking... Zach, aka Mountainside. I'm off screen right now, but the stars are sparkling. But I'm off screen. Just give me two. I know I always do this, okay? I know I always do this, okay? Also, you'll be glad to know I found a diffuser. And there is some small chance I may be able to set it up in front of that light that's making shinies on my forehead. on my Vegeta V's. Oh yeah, welcome to the Mountainside Dream. Hello, Papa Blazing. Good morning, Loomis. How we doing? Oh, dear Lord. I tell you what, it is very hot in Australia. It must be 30 degrees out. It's only 24. What? I'm burning alive in this house. What's happening, bro? What is happening? But anyways, look, I found a diffuser, right? So, I feel like if I moved my head just to a different spot in this shot, I could probably get decent lighting, you know, like it's almost okay. Anyways, yeah. The problem is I need to put the diffuser or whatever it's called like here. So it's just going to be really difficult to place where I need it. Wait up. There we go. See what I mean? See how it it takes away that shiny bit? Yeah. So the diffuser would really help just take away the shiny bit, and then it won't do too much. It'll just take away the shiny bit so I can get a more even lighting in this shitty lighting. It won't fix everything, but it's part of the puzzle. Doing good. -1 Celsius. Bro, -1 is comfy for me. I love a good 1 degree or -1. You just rug up. You just, walks to the shops. Always put your jackets on. I have been known to walk around in shorts in 3 degrees, but I think that's just because in Australia, it's so rare. We get about 1 degree twice a year, 2 days a year in Australia. So on those mornings, 5 o'clock, I get out there because I'm just we never get this, So I think maybe if I lived in a cold country again, I'd probably just revert to normal, normal cold fearing person. But yeah, well, I live in Australia, dude. I tell you what, man. I enjoy those 1 degree days so fucking much. They're so good. Because it feels like you're thawing out from earlier in the year, dude. It feels like you're just there's just ice dripping. I mean, there's just heat dripping. Oh, well, wait, no, not thawing. Other way around. Going from hot to cold. Anyways, welcome to the stream, lol. Oh yes. Get your tracks in, guys. Get your goddamn tracks in. We're about to be listening to some fucking music. I get it. -1, not that bad. Yeah. Look, -10, -20, that's when it's uh-oh, I can't even barely go. -30 is when it really starts to freak you out. -30 is you're gonna die if you're out there for too long. But if you have, all the gear you need, you can just make it to the shop if you have all the gear you need type shit. You got the things on your tire cars. You got, the proper demisters. You got that thing on your car that shakes all the ice off. If you got all the gear, you can still... even then, though, I would say it's still hella dangerous, right? -10 is probably as much as you'd really want to go out and live normally. Hunkering down, I guess, is anything below that. Yeah, but it's not every day. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know shit all about minus 30. I just heard of that shit in stories. My lowest ever temperature is like minus 10 in New Zealand. So, you know, I just don't think New Zealand doesn't get as cold as Finland, I don't think. So, yeah. Oh, what up? What up? Wait, how do I even say your music? YF? I'll just say YF. How's it going, man? Schools don't operate minus 30. Yeah, well, they shouldn't. Absolutely. Yeah, it's the same here. Work doesn't operate at 40. If it's over 40 degrees and your work isn't like fully office air conditioner, you know what I mean? That, like, if you got a manual labor job, they won't bring you in at past 40 degrees. Usually in the cities, at least. I know, like, back in the day, my uncle got worked to the bone in like the middle of Australia, like 42 degrees and shit. So it's like definitely dangerous at that point. Like, I wouldn't fuck with 40. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What the hell are you?
I'm Zachy, and welcome to the Mountainside Street. All right. So I'm gonna be doing a Thanksgiving event. Since our American friends enjoy the holiday so dang much, and I missed out on Halloween, which I wanted to do, and it's kind of annoying because I bought things for it. Then we will, as a solution to that, we're going to be doing a cheeky Thanksgiving. It's also going to be my first Thanksgiving ever, and so that'll be interesting. I think that'll be interesting. We actually have a bush turkey that lives down the bottom of my house, but in Australia they're protected, so literally it just lives there. Like it's like it's not even bothered by us. Like, we walk past it every morning. It's like, okay, it doesn't make that noise, but it does just chill there and not get bothered by us, and it's fucking hilarious just seeing them like walk across the road. You're like, bro, you're one of us. Like, you live here too. Like he just chills downstairs and like has this giant pile for all his eggs and shit. It's pretty funny. And like you can just hear him throughout the day, like just sifting through the leaves and shit. Like, but it's a different type of turkey. It's called a bush turkey, I think. Yeah, wait, is it a different type of turkey? And yeah, it is. This is the type of thing I'm talking about. Oh, brush turkey. Scrub turkey. This is what lives below my house. It's not related to American turkeys. They have communal nests. No wonder I saw 3 of them just chilling the other day. Oh, you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? I just read that goannas, that's a lizard in Australia, like the eggs are like their favorite to eat. Dude, a bush turkey lives at one end of my apartment complex, and a goanna, a large one, lives at the other end, bro. So they got like it all set up to like fucking just hate on each other, dude. Dude, that's funny as shit. That's funny as shit. We have American wild turkeys in our neighborhood, and are they like pretty chill? Like they just do their thing. Like, are they protected, or can you guys just fucking shoot them? Turkeys were named after the country due to a linguistic mistake. Really? What? Where did that? What the fuck? They'll chase you? I mean, I don't know how big your turkeys are, but our turkeys get up to about my stomach, so like about 4 or 5 foot tall, and they're aggressive here. Well, okay, here's a thing to note though. Brush turkeys in the wild are aggressive. So like when an Australian goes like 3 hours inland and you see a brush turkey, you can't just be chill like you could around these. So they're not aggressive when they like live with people and they're like used to them. They're like half domesticated, I guess you could say, because they've like correctly assimilated in a way where we can just live side by side in close quarters. But they're not so changed that when you go out into the wild, they won't attack you. Like, I had to kick off a turkey from me a few times when I went out to meet my then girlfriend. But like, they won't keep going. If you hurt them like once or twice, they'll just fuck off. Like, I kicked this turkey in the chest twice because it ran up, I got out of my car. And we're at this fuck-ass petrol station in the middle of nowhere, right? And there's like a line of trees leading to like basically a forest behind it, right? We don't call it forest here, but just so you guys get it, we'll call it a forest. And dude, just out of the tree lines, just come this charging turkey. And I'm like, ah! And like, I shout out to my girlfriend at the time. I go, what do I do? And she goes, kick it. And I'm like, get away. And it's like, and then it's like, tries me again. And then I just got in the car and it went away. It was pretty freaky though. I could have been injured. I could have been, yo, big duck with the braid. Virtual dap up. Dude, thank you for the raid. How'd the stream go, man? I hope you're doing well. They introduced cougars here in Washington. Not too long ago when one grabbed a kid in hiking trail. Oh, shit. That's never any good. Oh, damn. When you say grab, what do you mean it just attacked him? Or like that kid's dead? Is that what you're saying? Thank you for the raid again, Big Duck. I really do appreciate it, man. Oh wait, you said cougars? I didn't read the cougar bit, or it didn't register in my brain. That's actually a dangerous thing when you read a word out loud, but it's not clicking with your brain, and then the people are like, "But you said it," and you're like, "But it didn't go in my brain though. I just." I was just mimicking. That's a dangerous concept there. And yeah, dude, like, it fucking makes me laugh when Americans go, oh, Australia, I can't go. Yo, you have 3 times more car accidents than us. Everybody gets in a car at some point. That's right. You heard right. 300% more. Not more. 300% of ours. Then beyond that, you have cougars and bears, giant moose that all just roam in like your bushland and your forests and stuff. That's way more of a threat than coming across a redback. That's way more of a threat. That's way more of a threat than getting like a red belly black on your like hiking trail. Like, that's way more of a threat. Because the thing with getting bit by a venomous insect is so many places in Australia where you go, at the start of the camping trail, they have the anti-venom. They're like, we do have redbacks here. We're not going to kill them all. They're part of our fucking environment. We have anti-venom waiting for you if something happens. So, like, not only do you often, like, get a vial of anti-venom if you're doing something dangerous enough, but they have anti-venom available and ready. Those bird spiders are what they look. I'm not saying it doesn't look way scarier than America. It definitely does look more wild and more scary than America. Like, don't get me wrong. The picture of Australia, when you, dude, your jaw will drop when you drive like 6 or 8 hours west just into the middle of Australia, and you just notice how fucking dangerous it is just to be out there in the heat, in the dirt. But the animals, bro, the practical level of risk, it's just not the same, man. It's just not the same. And look, the reason I mention cars is because you always have to drive to do, almost always, you have to drive to get to these things, right? To see a bear or go high, like almost always, you got to go drive. So like, it's always going to be a part of, well, not always, but mostly. The opal are beautiful though. The opal? What, like the opal mines or something? Australia has so many wild creatures. It's true. It's true, but I still, yeah, I would still say, like, let's look up stats on, like, how many people die with, like, everything that's usually involved in getting to one of those hiking places or getting to one of those, like, in the wild places that we have in both Australia and America. And I think you'd often just find that, like, America just takes the cake for, like getting mauled by cougars, bears, like getting stepped on by fucking deer and shit. Giant fucking, not deer, what are they called? With the antlers, I guess they are deer. But anyways, you see what I mean. The Australian black opal is quite amazing. Oh, wow. Yeah, very nice stones. This is a rare black opal. Fuck yeah. What site's this on? Do you know who find this shit a lot? Like, I have a friend that works in the mines, dude. And you wouldn't believe, like, the amount of people that are mining for, like, that are mining for rare earth metals and shit that literally just steal them individually on site. Like, my friend hasn't done any of that, but he has, like, several stories. Like the miners themselves, bro. Like, and dude, also, don't get me started on, like, how much wastage there is in those mining industry shit. Because, like, you know, it's like, the companies are given billion-dollar contracts, and then the miners themselves are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And so, when it comes to something like, you need a certain truck, they'll buy that truck brand new for their employees. And then when it comes to something like the truck's going to be contaminated because of the nature of the job, because that happens all the time too. Like, you can't use all the tools down there because what you've had to mine through to get to the rare earth materials is actually, like, toxic, and, like, it contaminates all the gear and shit. And it's written into law that you can't use it on other sites, etc. So, like, there's all this red tape And what it leads to is them doing things that are like I heard a story on a mine site about 3 years ago where they bought a $90,000 four-wheel drive with all the fittings, man, with all like the nice, like a full spec'd out mining four-wheel drive, man. And then they literally just had to bury it. They literally just buried it. A brand new four-wheel drive that had been used for like 6 months. Fucking buried. Dude, a friend of mine knows where it's buried. And he's like, dude, all I want to do is go and dig it up. All I want to do is have that four-wheel drive. And I'm like, yeah, but... He's like, but I know for a fact that they put a GPS in it. And I'm like, yeah, they'll get you, bro. Like, they'll fucking get you, man. So, that's a crazy story. But again, these are all just stories. My friend is actually very conscientious and just does his job. Because he's getting paid so fucking much that he doesn't need to think of any weird shit like that. Bro successfully got kicked out of home at age 16 and became completely self-made by the age of 32. So he's now middle class, all by himself, no handouts. And that is honestly more than I can say for most people that come from privileged homes. He's actually killed it. Like, he's actually going crazy. Oh, bro, you don't have to tell me. Australia is selling off their whole fucking country to politically to America from the 70s when they ousted Gulf Whitlam, the only backbone Australia had left against the CIA fucking coup. Because Gulf wanted to support our Southeast Asia connections and become political partners with Southeast Asia. Whereas the other side of the politics wanted to hook up with America and do everything with America. Yeah, so that in combination with companies like Rio Tinto, and Gina Reinhardt and Santos and BHP Bulletin. Okay, so you know how like people in Western countries, they like didn't they sell you out for a sub? Yeah, really. It was like $52 billion on a sub or some shit. But that was recently. I'm talking about the 70s when like the US first made Australia basically just another state of the USA. Yo, what up? Come on, what? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. It looks stupid as hell. Thought it was expensive tier of Twitch sub. Yeah, no. Submarine. We're talking about Australian-American political relations. But yeah, sorry, what I was saying, Rotten, is you know how like people will blame welfare on like sapping the government of its funds that could be used better for other things? Well, I don't know about American welfare stuff, but I investigated Australian welfare and how much like it costs, and it's about $14 billion a year, right? Rio Tinto and the tax evasion, which for the most part occurs through the mining sector through companies like Santos, BHP Bulletin, and Rio Tinto, accounts for $52 billion a year of lost tax from the Australian sector. So I don't ever want to hear again any Australian talking about, oh, get up the door, I want my money back from you. It's a necessary expense to have a healthy country, you fucking nitwit. And yeah, it's literally mining's fault and big business. That's what's fucking our country and sapping all its funds. And we don't get healthcare as well. Yeah, that's because it's so mismanaged by the private sector and so much money goes to businesses in the private sector. You do realize that you would pay less taxes on free private healthcare for everyone because the private health sector is fucking the government so hard. You're not run by the government, Rotten, and neither are we. We're run by private sector at the top, telling the government what the fuck to do with their billions of dollars and their constant lobbying. So you guys would have cheaper healthcare if it was completely free for everyone and the government was managing it. And that's like provable. Yo, what up, Looney Tune? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, real Rotten. It's fucked. Like, don't get me wrong, we can talk about like other you know, conservative ideas that I could consider like you know, reasonable or understandable, but not having a safety net for humans in your society, especially when the corporate billionaires are the true handout welfare recipients of our system, it's just ridiculous. And I know no one in this chat's making that argument, but we all know people that constantly make that argument. It's got to stop. It's horrible. Yep. Mountainside stream. I have to pull another. Yeah. So let's fucking get it, V-Dub. Let's get it, baby. What Pioneer deck? It is the XDJ RX2 DJ system, my friend. 100%. Come on. 100%. When the government's spending trillions like it's nothing. Well, no. Billions definitely mean a lot when that could be taken from private companies that would still be rich and still be fine and still be able to provide jobs. And the only difference would be that they wouldn't be handing millions upon millions upon millions to their CEOs. And those millions and those billions would then be returned to the economy for sectors like welfare and sectors like healthcare. And like that $1 trillion government thing is still something we need to sort out. But I think billions still do mean something when you can solve problems and then still like accept that that's also a problem and that also needs to be rectified for sure. But it does pale in comparison, I'll give you that for sure. I just bought Tractor 4 S4 using it with Virtual DJ. Let's fucking go, Lalunas. Let's fucking go. Yeah, no, Tractor is great. Virtual DJ, I'm not sure I've used before. I use Recorder Box. It seems to work fine. Yeah, 7 trillion a year is fucking insane though. Like, what? But like, also Elon almost being the first trillionaire is like... like, that's also crazy. Governments are the only people who should ever deal in trillion at this point in time. Spend money to convince people that the poors are the problem. Yeah, they do. My social life like that. I used to use Serato, but I like Virtual DJ better. It has their advantages though. Got you. What I would love to do is, without paying for it, drag and drop tracks off of Spotify and SoundCloud for free without paying to be subscribed to Spotify or SoundCloud. That's what I would like. Absolutely. Yes, welcome to the Mountainside stream. We are absolutely vibing right now. I'll tell you that much. I'm into it. Into it, friends. And there. And that will do basically nothing for my lighting, but that's fine. Oh, holy shit, man. I'm just sweating it out, man. I think I need to turn the aircon on.
Guess where you just got into? Cool guy zone.
He's just about to download the install algorithm DJ Pro, but the whole app outside of it actually turned me right off. Actually had it downloaded. I don't know what I was trying to use, but yeah, there was definitely something in there, a DJ program, and it annoyed the shit out of me. Yo, what up, Poncho? I am, man. It annoyed the shit out of me because I downloaded the app and then my friend got on it. And he was like, oh, look, it's easy. It's easy to download this. It's easy to do it. And he showed me like 1 or 2 songs and just dragging and dropping. And I was like, no, it's not easy. So I download the same app and I do the same thing. And it's like, dude, did you not realize that you have, the only reason it's working is because you have premium on Spotify? And he's like, oh, so it's not worth 99 cents a month for you to have this feature? And I'm like, I'm not supporting a dog shit fucking company. And he's like, oh, well, you have yourself to blame. I'm like, yeah, I have myself to blame that there are no fair alternatives for a basic feature because billionaires rule the world and exert it through every medium possible. No, it worked because you pay for those shit cunts and I refuse to pay. The end. I'll download my songs, thanks. Dropping Windows and going to Linux? Yup, same. I'm done with Windows. I'm so fucking done with Windows. My plan, honestly, is to run like an offline Windows computer with like Windows 10 and literally just get like a Steam machine for games. I'm just so sick of Windows as a company and Microsoft as a company. Grinds my gears stream. That's every stream. Let's be fair. You know what really grinds my gears? You know, when the stream started, when I started Mountains High, I'm pretty sure I used to put that picture up on the screen and then do a segment, but no one really liked it. So I just dropped it and started ranting. And that seems to work better. Spotify is the worst. Real. Poncho, we will be listening. It's a great segment. It absolutely is. I agree. Yes, Poncho. Let me know about your song when I call your name. Don't be too far off. We just do a cheeky intro. Get everyone happy, get everyone saying hi. Then we do an ad break, then we jump into music. That's basically how it goes around here. Yo, what up, Logan? Everybody say hello to Logan Key. How you doing, brother? Oh, yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we do have to go to ad break. I'm going to spin y'all on an ad break. And then we're going to come back. We're going to get into the music. If you want the good ads, you gotta sub. I gatekeep the ads because I've established that people like them, okay? I need to make more ads, and that's on my to-do list. Don't worry. But the point is, if you want to see the funny ads, not the corporate ads, you're going to have to sub. Also, you'll get a Lineskip. Anyways, if you can't do that, that's completely okay. We love our regular boys. Get your song in the queue, ! Submit. exclamation Lineskip. I'll be right back. Hey. Hey. Oh, hi. Here at the Mountainside Stream, I'm the head of audio, the one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible, even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the Mountainside Stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, head of audio doesn't pay that well.
So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence listening to these creators, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I can get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles.
So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for each other, and I'm here for you. Next time you submit, remember, you're supporting the community, you're supporting the stream, and most importantly, you're supporting the head of audio. Mountainside, we do music feedback, and you do donations, because even this king needs to eat. Come on down to the Mountainside Change EP launch.
Advert is entirely off brand with how the music sounds.
We're going to be giving away a new car, a brand new family home, and a dirty couch.
Literally none of these prizes will be given
We
away.
might even play some Nintendo. Then after that, you can shut the fuck up and listen to my new music. Mountainside Change Launch Party, November 27th on Twitch. Here at Mountainside, we care about your listening experience. We put all our products through rigorous testing to ensure they meet the highest listening standards. As a usual part of our in-depth testing, we set out to find the least qualified demographic and ask them what they thought of our latest products.
He's actually fucking. It's hype. It's released. The beat sounds sick, and your vocals is so good.
You better fucking join and drop that fire mix, my guy.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, where's the third song? Come on, mate.
Honestly, it hyped me off. I can't even speak. It's that good.
We get what we wanted to hide. Oh, sky. Oh, sky. We get what we wanted to hide. Oh, sky. Oh, sky. Oh, sky. Oh, sky. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain. Yeah. You drop into Wubby Stream and yeah, what do you see? A subtrain is coming for you. It's rolling past you and me. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain. It's got to be a subtrain.
yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. You know the best cry ever or whatever it is? Why does he... like what? It's... Bro, that guy passed away, by the way. R.I.P. Chewbacca? No. No, I don't know how old you are, dude. But if you're above 30, you should know this meme. Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you. Oh, dude. It's... That shit still cracked me up. That shit is still cracked me up. For the love of God, please check the link. It's related and funny. Alright. But so often when people say this, it's either a dodgy link, it's fucked, or it's literally just a broken link, or it's like the information isn't hosted there anymore. So I'm going to click on this link. But if this doesn't work, it's over for anything unless you put it in the Discord. Unless you put it in the Discord. Okay? You get one. You get one excited chat spam. And if it's... Oh my... Bro, I can't write this shit. I can't fucking write this shit. You getting out of here, Logan? Streamer probably goes dark. If you did, it would be less good. Dude. That's the entire point of the saying, by the way. But yeah, okay, well, look, if you want to link me this song again, you're gonna have to put it in Discord, my friend. You get one. Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious, dude. That really just happened. That's fucking hilarious. I can't believe that. Alright. I want to say welcome once more if you've just arrived in the stream. I doubt it'll work on Discord either. Why wouldn't it? It's... Oh, is it the same link? Brother, the video is not available. It's the video itself is the problem, my friend. So, like, if you just posted the same link, well, yeah, of course it won't work, man. It's a YouTube thing where the video is not there. The Serbian bootleg link. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. But really, what are we talking about here? Like, oh, yeah, I think I'm done with that. He he play Pitchfork? What, off the back of that, or does he have tracks that actually sound good? Like, oh, what the fuck? DJ Rasab was okay, so he has other good tracks. Okay, well there you go. That's the answer. He's a footwork progenitor? What is? I haven't heard that word in fucking years. Oh, right. It's like, yeah, okay, I see. A founder of a family. So he's like the guy who began a cultural or intellectual movement. I still haven't heard that word. Progenitor. Progenitor. It's not progenitor. It's progenitor, I'm pretty sure.
Progenitor.
Yeah. Let the record show I got it right before I pressed the pronunciation key. Let the record show. Progenitor, dude. The progenitor. I'm down. I've never seen it written. The record show. Yeah. So, like, the first use of the word is like, it's like, seems to be really used in like, formal situations. Not that it's only of formal situations, but that just culturally seems like how we're using it as like a world culture. And then the second use is like cultural or intellectual movement related. Interesting. Pompous articulation. Maybe so. Maybe so, Rotten. Yo, this is something I didn't expect. Yo! Look at the... What is it? Etymology? Wait, what is the, what's this science called? Is it etymology when you're, doing words? When you're doing, like, the history of words? Let the record show! But look at this shit. Bro, people have been using the fuck out of this since like 2006, dude. Look at this shit. Kind of old. Etymology. Wait, what did I say? I think I said etymology, right? Or did I say a different word? All right. Oh, okay. Yep. I can't believe I remembered that. Oh, go me. That's the first time I actually remembered what the science of the history of words was. Or the study of the history of words. Oh, entomology is bugs really closely. Okay. Well, you're just confusing me now. God damn it, I'm trying to learn... trying to learn one word here that I use all the time. Alright. I'm gonna assume you got it right. I did get it right. Trust me, if Rotten says I got something correct, I got it right, okay? half a kilo of crickets from a startup called EntoQ. Oh, wow. There you go. Etomology is the study of various carbohydrates. Wait, that's another one? What? That's a real one, too? They just straight put eater on the start of that shit? Oh, no, that's the made-up one. You made that up. Right. Etymology. It's kind of close to epidemiology. Eddie got me creasing, bro. Eddie is the study of Edwards. It's the study of Eddie Murphy specifically. Half. Half. Alright. Alright. We're getting into music, that's it. We're getting into music, goddamn. Goddamn it. Oh yeah.
What the hell are you?
I'm Zachy, and welcome to the Mountainside Street. Ooh, 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 don't worry. Ooh, be happy. Ooh, ooh. How the hell was the Beverly Hills Cop franchise so successful? Wait, is that the one? Did that have Chris Farley in it? Or am I thinking of Oh no, that was Eddie Murphy. That was Eddie Murphy's thing. Look, I always thought he was a better he's a better comedian than actor, IMO. That said, like, you know, looking at someone like Jerry Seinfeld trying to act, Eddie still blitzes someone like Jerry. Bro, I've never seen a hard carry like Seinfeld, hey? Like, Louis Dreyfus, whatever her name is, Mrs. Dreyfus. She's phenomenal. Then you've got, who played George? I'm forgetting his name, but he was probably the most important cast member to me. And then obviously Kramer was, Steven Alexander was George. And then, Richard something or other was Kramer. Anyways, they were all like 10 times the actor that Jerry even could have been. Like, Jerry was so bad at acting. Oh, I said Steven Alexander, and I got Michael's name mixed up with his last name. Dang it. Was probably the donkey. Yeah, like, yeah, it was like halfway there on all of them. Oh my god. Oh. His red leather suit. Wait, Eddie's? Or on my swipe keyboard and it gave me woohoo. Dude, there's like nothing that makes me more angry than narration not following context or autocorrect just auto fucking up everything. Henry Louis Dreyfus, yes. Julie Louis Dreyfus, I can't remember. She's got one of those fucking hyphenated names, bro. It's over for my memory. Unless your name is like John Bob, I ain't remembering it. Oh, it's Julia, right. Okay, I got it. You were doing comedy in the 80s? Let me check out some of Oh wait, I need to check out like his stand-up, right? Wait, 80s stand-up, Eddie Murphy. Oh yeah, holy shit! I couldn't even remember this. What's my favorite set? What's and him and his jam with James Rick party all the time. Dude, I was do you remember that bit? Rick James, not James Rick. Do you remember that bit Dave Chappelle did about Rick James? I'm Rick James, bitch. Fuck your couch. But yeah, this is so that may have been yeah, I'm Rick James, bitch. If we really mess with you, I'll call you Richard Louis Dreyfus. Oh, dude. I mean, I had no idea. I wasn't even confident to begin with, though, so it's fine. Dude, look at this shit. This shit was when was this? Oh wow. Okay, so this was released the year of my birth.
All you have to do, you marry a man with $300 million, is fuck your husband. That's it. That's your job. Fuck your husband. That's it. That's just fuck your husband. You fill out a W-2. They say, what you do? You say, I fuck my husband. That's it.
It was a different time.
If I've had my share of pussy, I have yet. Even if the pussy was great and sparks shot out the woman's ass and cannons bled and the mountains crumbled and the seas roared, no pussy is worth $150 million. No pussy. I like to meet some pussy like that. Put the shit on layaway. That shit scared the shit out of me. Half? I was petrified, man. You know what's real scary is that American women in the 80s have become very business conscious. Y'all the most resourceful and the most business smart women on the planet now in the 80s. And it would be an asset to us as American men if you weren't so vindictive. Because the two don't match. It's like, and then what's really fucked up is that y'all are the most loving people. American women are all off into this romance, want to be romantic, and they generally fall in love with you. Now, love and money do not mix. The shit don't mix, especially you got a business smart woman, the love and shit, you go up to a woman and say, baby, I never met anybody like you before in my life. I never met anyone like you either. Why don't we be together? Why don't we be together? Baby, will you marry me? I thought you would never ask. Well, before we get married, why don't you sign this prenuptial agreement? What do you mean sign a prenuptial agreement? Well, that's the contract that stipulates if we would ever break up, you take what you had when you came into a relationship and I take what I had.
His delivery, man.
First of all, I don't give a fuck who you are and what you have, okay? You got a whole lot of motherfucking nerve gonna ask me to sign a contract to show you that I love you. First of all, there's nothing that a man can do for me that I can't do for myself. I got a job and I don't need shit from you. You got a whole lot of I love you. Who the hell you think gonna tell me to sign a contract to show you that I love you? If I need something, I can go to my family. My family takes care of me. You got a whole lot of men hear all that shit and we be like this. Okay. We don't need no contract. And you don't get a contract.
He was very vulgar.
One, and the shit don't work out.
Yeah,
You
he
break up
was.
A year later, she's sitting around
Still
in the kitchen
is.
by herself, man, trying to figure out a way to get even with your ass. So, I can't believe that motherfucker did this to me. After all the shit I did, he gonna make it. All the thing I did for that motherfucker make me do this to me. Well, shit, I don't. Him and his fat bitch can kiss my ass. I don't give a shit about either one of them. I don't know. He got a whole lot of nerve. I don't want shit from him or her, and I don't care. You know something? You know what? You know what? Half. I take half his shit. And they'll get it. They'll get you half your money, your house, your car, alimony, child support, and your children. You'll be on the cover of the Inquirer like this.
The Inquirer.
So be careful. I start having nightmares. I was waking up in the middle of the night like this. Ah! Because I'm into American women. I like American women. I got a friend, got a Japanese girlfriend, you know, a Japanese.
Never meet your heroes? Donkey what? Bro, Donkey based as fuck and only speaking the truth. Like, exclusively speaking the truth. What do you mean? How is what you're hearing here not a reality? What do you mean? Never meet your heroes. Bro, I'd shake this man's hand after this set if it was performed today. Like, what? Look, everybody's entitled to their opinions, okay? I'm just saying. The whole vindictive woman thing, as a guy that's never had any money, I'm still getting stung. You do understand that, right? Like, it's an expectation, just culturally, for men to spend way more money than women would ever spend on men. Like, Donkey speaking about adult topics. Oh, you were making a joke as in, like, Donkey is going too far for, like, what he represented as the donkey. Oh, man, right over my head, bro. Whoosh. /whoosh on Reddit. Anyways, that all said, I'm still very progressive and very, like, feminist and very, like, go girl attitude. It's just this is also simultaneously true. Not quite that Gen Z, yep. Dude. I think it's crazy how many people don't know it was Mike Myers that did Shrek's voice. Like, we all talk about, like, Mike Myers fell off. The Love Guru was shit. It's like, he went on to voice act in the most well-selling animated, like, 3D animated picture of all time, like, for, like, that period of time at least. Like, Mike didn't fall off. He just started doing voice acting. How filthy Robin Williams was, dude. Just after his was it Morgan? No, what was he in? It was originally going to be Chris Farley. Oh damn, bro. Nanu. Yeah, Mork and Mindy. Yeah, after that, I feel like he had a lot of pent up, like, bad boy energy. As, like, you know, someone in his late 20s, early 30s. And, yeah, well, that was definitely part of it. But, like, I'm sober right now, and I'm all bouncy and loud, so it's, like, it's definitely something that could have been done without cocaine as well. Just more likely cocaine given the time period and the culture, definitely. I guess the point I'm trying to make is, like, you can definitely see that he had some, like, unresolved, like, crazy creativity that he bought into his stand-up, and like, so directly after he did, like, his big tours after that, it was definitely, like, really, like, harsh stuff for that era. I mean, harsh stuff for this era too. Culturally, we've tightened up. It's funny though, because you can go back to the 90s or like the 80s, and you can look back on, like, harsher or lighter cultural attitudes, because it's almost like it goes, like, back and forth every generation. Oh yeah, that's so true, Rotten. Like, the roles his like managers and he chose, like, just amazing. Like, or I should say his agents. Ebbs and flows, yeah, definitely. Full House in America's Funniest Home Videos. Then he was so dirty. He was. Oh, Bob Saget. Yep. Pendulum Theory? Oh, it's got a name, does it? Yeah. Well, that's, That's how. Wait, how do I pronounce it? Is it Saget? Or is that how you pronounce it? Saget? That's what I said. That's what I said. Go back, bring it to me in a clip, and we'll watch it together. It was Saget. It was Saget. I said Saget, which is like the S is pronounced as an F. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, anyways, this is a funny comedy routine. At some point, we should listen to music. Let me know if you want your song played. I mean, sheet. Oh, I just got sent an email from my university that says, hey, we're about to archive all your academic stuff. Do you want all your grades sent in the email, or do you want us just to archive it so you have to request it? I'm like, I might as well grab them. Why not? I'm here for the stand-up comedy. Hey, I'll be here all night. Yes, I smoke cigarettes. Yes, let's some music. Let's some music. All right. Oh, yo, this is what I've been watching when I go to bed. Also, watch this. Watch the intro closely. It's funny as. Oh, wait, they don't have an intro on this one, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, they do.
Today we're doing duck.
I heard the call.
Oh,
Hearing
God.
a fresh duck.
Jack, we need 2 ducks because we're doing 2 recipes.
Then you have to call another one.
All right.
Wait for it. Wait, there's one particularly questionable screen capture here. Wait for it. Yo! Everybody run! She's got a gun! Yo, what? Yo, Jacques genuinely looks mortified. Yo, Jacques about to get fucking. She was dangerous with just a cleaver. Yo, she was already dangerous with the normal cooking tools. Granny finna spin the block and flip the turkey. Yo, she about to take Jacques out and then finish her business, you know, like. Get that meal prepped the right way, dude. Anyways, look, I just thought this was hilarious. It turns out it's from an episode where they use a cap gun and they put this hilarious, like, dumb little special effect over it when she shoots it. And it's just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. You hungry? Not really. Oh, right, she's gonna say that? You hungry, punk? She gonna smoke that turkey? Yo, the funny thing about these guys is they're both famous. So he's a famous chef, she's a famous cook. And they met because of, you know, doing the same jobs, like back in the 60s. You know, obviously this is very old footage. So, like, they met back in the 60s and they became friends. And they were real life friends that had, like, dinners together, hung out, just chilled out. Dude, the funniest thing. They don't have any on-screen they have no chemistry on screen. It was all carried by the fans' hardcore interest of both of them already being famous. Bro, if you watch 10 seconds of this, they're just bumping into each other and cutting each other off. It's fucking...
Pretty soon we'll have loads of duck fat to use.
And
Okay.
this is good fat. The duck fat is great to saute potato and to brown meat.
Means they're banging off screen, bro. They're both married and physically would be the most mismatching couple I've ever seen. Like, I mean, also, like, does it not just get to a point where you're too old to even want to have sex? Like, bro, once you get like 70, 75, aren't you just like, look, my shit doesn't work. Like, my shit's ruined. Doesn't stop loads of people. I reckon it stops loads of people, but other people it doesn't stop. She's a WW2 survivor. Oh, here we go. Old people be fucking the most. No, that's when they're in old people homes senile. They be only guided by their emotions, practically like a dog or a cat at that point. Because they don't have like the upper cortex functioning, right?
This is to go in at 400 for about 25 or 30 minutes. It's just going to cook the breasts just until they have a slight firmness to them.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
So here it goes. Those are heavy duck, huh? They're
That's about 5 to 5.5 pounds.
5.5 pounds. Okay.
Anyways, look, enough of this, enough of this, gang. I've been... The old people's home, how to break out of chlamydia. That shit is so real, dude. It's easily solved per person, but it's hard to manage, you know, as a breakout. Especially if everybody fucking, dude. Like, goddamn. Alright. It's really hot. The aircon still hasn't bled into my room. Pretty annoyed about that. That's the worst part about being down on this side of the house, is the heat just drives me mental. When they're all on antibiotics, yup. R.I.P. Alright. Well, put on some tunes. What do we got on the queue? Alright. Living the extra bonus round. It's so true. It's so true at that point. It's like, stop trying to fix me, cunt. Just let me die in peace, dude. Like, fuck. Like, if chlamydia is taking me down, so be it. So be it. That's hilarious. The bonus round, dude. Alright. We're in the regular queue. If you're early in the regular queue, I know who you are. I have your name. I have your fucking name. I know who you are. But please, I don't know which one to pick, so just you know, shout out a name and you know, alright. At 75 they should send you on an island where everything is free. Bro, that is absolute fucking facts, dude. If you even make it that far, dude, it should just be a permanent sex party with high blood pressure and drugs. So you're like, I never said anything about any of those things. And when people pass away, it's just like not a thing. It's just like, oh, well, his time came. Like, let's get back to the party. Like, he will be missed. Let's continue. And then you have your days for your funerals back home. Like, what a way to go. Just like, I'm going off to the island, man. It's like, really? You're off to the island? Yeah, dude, I think that's the way I want to go. Just fucking high as a kite. Just fucking laughing with random other old cunts. It's an ice float. But you don't need any money. Oh, dude, an ice flow is great. Dude, they just have rivers of cocaine just flowing through. And it's a reality show, so it pays for itself. Look now, we don't want to be giving Mr. Beast too many ideas, all right? This could very much be on the play cards for him. Your ideas are wasted, not in the government. Wrinkle Slap Island, dude. Fart ass Island. What's like a series of islands called? Like a series of like small islands. Is that got like a name? I know, I'm just trying to think of a word that might be cooler than archipelago. Yeah, that doesn't sound great though. You could slip it into the infomercial, but like you couldn't like put that in the name. That's crazy though. I didn't know that word meant that. Archipelage age? No, why are we reminding people of their age when they're about to die? Anyways, yo, this is the Outside stream. If you want to submit your track, queue still open. Exclamation submit, exclamation Lineskip if you want to be played with priority. And look up here if you forget everything I've said. What the hell are you? I'm Zachy, and welcome to the Outside stream. Oh yeah, we're playing the first song. We got the homie Loomis, aka Loomis, in chat coming up first. Oh yeah. Wait, just let me duck off just for 1 second here. Duck off. Just. Oh, wait, no, you can hear me? Okay, wait. I think I can do this. Wait a second. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mario off. It's time for the first song of the stream. It's Loomis, aka Loomis, space, off, featuring Jolie, VIP, go! Okay, now, can I do this? Oh yeah, you can totally hear me. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, this is very convenient. What I'm doing over this side of the room that shall not be mentioned. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, is it speeding up here? Did it go up like 5 fucking BPM there?
This one's gonna be a wild ride. Tell all your love.
Am I going crazy to that? Yeah, it's speeding up 10 beep. Oh my, bro, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Nah, that was easy. I think that was easy to tell.
And we're gonna save the human race.
9 out of 13 done. Excellent. Tropical house with synth horns. Specifically what I listen to.
Flight control, countdown confirmed. Main engines at Argo. Guidance systems online. Safety boosters online.
No, there's 13 songs on the old album. I thought someone might get confused by that. NCS type beat, you reckon? I read it like that at first as well. Come on, what? I was like, 9/13 is a funny way to put it, but then I realized they weren't making a joke. It was just the album length. Dude, I need like my calves unlocked by a fucking massage, like honestly. Like my calves are so just hand up, dude. But I like my version better. Okay. That's how we do all our fractions now, dude. That's just how it is. Okay. We got a loud bit here. .5 out of 6.5. Pretty good rating, I think. It's just over average. Yeah, Loomis has always had this interesting sort of like it's like you said, VW, like it's the combination of two unexpected sort of avenues of genre, even though those genres sound the same. The way Loomis approaches it kind of puts a fresh swing on it. I really don't have an issue with the production or mix quality. Like, my thing is just like the articulation of the writing and where it fits and like where you want it to fit. I don't think there's like really anything wrong with the mix or production. The vocals sound great. Like the instruments, they sound good as well. Like they're all balanced. I can hear everything. The vocal is very prominent, but obviously that's like a decision you made. Yeah, it's basically just like a confusing hybrid that still sounds good, but I just don't know where it would fit. Like I haven't really heard it, like anything like this, and that's like a good and a bad thing. You know what I mean? So that's probably the feedback for this one is high quality, cool samples, a nice, bright, well balanced mix. But I guess as long as you are happy with this and like it is the direction you love, there's really not much feedback. It's just like where you want to be and where you want to insert yourself into music culture. Is this the right direction for you? So as long as that answer is yes, power to you, Loomis. Power to you. Soundtrack of Beach Vol. I think it has a place. I just don't know where. And I think you might be onto something there. It seems like a light-hearted yet powerful, positive dance song. Yeah. And I know I've already said this twice, but the production in the mix is nice. Like it doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah. Nice balance, nice production, nice samples. Feels a little tropical. It does. I reckon you should involve some amount of tropical imagery into your like space, like sort of like sci-fi looking like album cover to like sort of make the visuals match just a pinch more. They already match though. Just I don't think as much as they could. Every time someone hears this, they say I wanted to go harder. Maybe I'll rework it someday to make it more ravey. This is the version I have for it for now. Yeah. No, like as I said, like it's just a direction and like writing, I guess, question I have. It's not even like, oh, this needs to change, this needs to be different. It's like, where do you want to be in music culture? Where do you want to sit? Sort of thing. What radio stations would you like to be played from? Sort of thing. So as long as your music is like A's and B's with stuff that you're saying you sort of want to fit in with, and as long as you feel like people in those places would play it back, or in the future they would play it back, like I feel like that's good. Yeah, I care about musicians making great music that no one will ever hear. That's, I guess, what I'm getting at, because I have spent so many years doing exactly that. And there's nothing more annoying than when you do a high-level professional mix and production, and then you get to the end of it and you go, I have no idea where to put this song. And I've just done that so many times. And more ravey songs as well. You do. You have a lot more ravey songs. This is just a certain vibe of yours. Well, power to you, Lelumis. I liked what I heard. I just have that vision, commit to the vision, make sure every... Yeah. Yep, exactly. You got to be super honest with yourself. And where, like... once you get good at production and good at mixing, it often comes full circle back around to your writing. Because you've spent so long focusing on quality and balance and mix and clarity that writing has taken a back seat. I see this happen to people. Happy with that in that context, then you win. Yeah, absolutely. Reevaluate where I put what I put out in order to not alienate my fans. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's the other side of it. Once you have accumulated a sizable fan base, you're then like, okay, well, now I'm walking on a tightrope until I get it like a fucking massive fan base. Now I'm trying to figure stuff out for the first while. Like, actually, dude, Sigrid, I think a Norwegian pop star, one of her lyrics is, it's like, I didn't want to write happy. I always wanted to write sad. You've had only good reactions, so I didn't want to be the one to fuck it up this time. And it was written about her fans and how they were so... I mean, it's the exact issue we're talking about, where it's like, you don't want to change what works, but you are, as an artist and as a human, you desperately need to change. So it's something a lot of artists struggle with, and especially this particular issue once they hit a stride. Might do a ravey rework. Let me run this. I want to run this last bit out. Vocals are very in front. I'd probably like pull back the 1K just a little bit. 1 kilohertz, just a little bit. But they still sound very good. They're just very in front. I like how you went up an octave for that. Instead of just going dun 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 meh, you're like dun 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 meh. Which is a cool little thing you did there. Yo, Gabba Gabba, what did you say? Yo, Taraja 641, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. So I think we spoke about this yesterday, and Torija, let me know if you think this is a good idea. But yesterday I was spitballing with ideas in chat, and they were talking to me. Welcome to the stream, by the way. They were talking to me about. No, I was talking to them rather about what could be some fun events, and one thing I came up with was throwing a random stream party for just a random follower each month. What do you reckon? And they wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know. They literally wouldn't know. We would like at them at the start of the stream, and you would send them like a message to see if you could like get them to come in or whatever. But like the idea is that we're literally just here celebrating some random that's followed me for no reason at all, and just having a blast. And there'd be like confetti and such. No, we're not liking that one. All right, well, I think it's a good idea, so fuck you. Oh no, okay, we got one. All right, Logan. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, like, and like, it would be gold for reels as well. Like, throwing random followers a party. And then, yeah, they just wouldn't know about it. And then we could get, like, passive aggressive when they didn't rock up to the party they didn't know about. Like, we could be like, dude, you missed it. What the fuck? Like... It's so like classic clippable too, because it'll. Yo, thank you for the follow, Silky. Titty City. Oh, it's Justin. What's going on, mate? How are you, man? I know exactly who you are. Everybody's in chat. Say hello to Titty City. Surprise party when your friends ask you to come watch a movie and then you can't fucking leave. Oh, dude. Welcome to the Mountainside stream. We just heard Lalumis. Lalumis, I have no idea how many people are in chat, but if you want to put URL in chat, that's you know, that's something you can do. Yeah, good, Titty. We going good, Titty City. We just vibing out. We just played our first song. I've been pretty heavy on the yaps today, so I just been talking shit with chat. And we're almost on the second song. Let's put it that way. How about you, man? What you been up to today? Silky, yes, we are still taking donations, my friends. Greetings from Chile. Hello, my friend. Hello. Buenos tardes. Amigo, buenos tardes. I hope you're doing well, man. That's afternoon, right? Tardes is afternoon, right? Someone tell me that I got that right. Someone tell me that I got that right. Oh, there you go, Lalumis. Lalumis, fucking put their link in chat. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Oh shit, man. All right. Look, gang. There's something off screen I have to do. All right. It's business time. All right. Titty City. This is something me and you used to do together all the time. And last time I visited, we did it a bunch. It's not sex. Let's just get that out of the way, okay? Let's just get that out of the way, okay? That's not what this is about. Bro. Foot and mouth like crazy, bro. Oh, dude. All right. Look, the point is, I'm jumping off screen. That studio, bro, I tell you what, the studio audience is they're pretty reliable, you know? See, they tend to go along with mostly whatever I want. Yo, what up, Rise? How you doing, bro? Long time no see, man. How you been? But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are going ahead and listening to your music. I'm sitting on my bed, just cause. Don't know really why. What up, Womsky? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Just gonna duck off for a micro second. Long time no see. What do you think I said? You know, I could have just said that the whole time instead of doing a bit about us not fucking. Yeah, it's Billy time. Anyone who knows what a Billy is in chat, which is great because, well, I guess Americans call it a bowl. Point is, that's what I'm doing. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, I'm still here, by the way. Like, the camera swings around to this angle, so like, you know, I've not gone anywhere. I am still here. Oh, Logan's locking in. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. All right, give me a second. All right, we're ready to go. All right, gang. Ah, fuck's sake. We're gonna do ad break, guys. All right, I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna go to ad break, okay? So everybody, if you're of age, if it's all legal, if we're all good, if everything's all good down your end, if it's legal, if you've taken care of everything, I'm not gonna explain what I'm talking about, but it's legal for me, okay? I have appropriate documentation. Oh, dude, some guy on my Instagram Reels had a go at me yesterday because I made a post about being careful about smoking weed because, like, you know, if you do it super irresponsibly, like you're super high at like a technical job or something, it can really fuck up, you know, what you're trying to achieve. And so I did a meme about that, and this guy was like, this guy's from Australia where weed isn't even legal, so he obviously knows nothing, and he's just a pussy who can't smoke enough weed. This is propaganda. Bro, the dumb fuck weed addicts really come out of the fucking weeds, no pun intended, when you say anything that could ever even slightly be perceived. Like when you offer a well-balanced take that's still pro-weed, but it's just like, oh, just be careful, be mindful, you know, think about it. And it's like, you still get these guys coming out of the weeds being like, no, man, it's propaganda. Fumarse un mono. Lighten up a joint. Wait, I don't think I'm saying that. Fumarse? Does it have a tongue roll in it? Do you go fumas arse like that? Do you have to do the roll in that one? Because un mono is easy, but it's the fumarse. That's probably it, right? I gotta get my Spanish improved, man. Sent a song I'm covering with an 808. Oh, with 808 diffraction. Oh, fumar is to smoke. Ah. So what's the arse bit? Is that like, just makes it like ing, like I'm doing that? Is that what the ARSE does? It's like I'm smoking. Because I know like sentence structure is like different, but Like, you guys still have, like, suffixes and prefixes. They're just, like, they are different, like, functions. Interesting, though. Thank you for that, dude. Thank you for that. I did 400 days of Spanish on Duolingo, so I didn't really learn anything apart from keywords. So, like, if a Spanish person is talking, I usually understand the subject matter and whether they are, like, for or against it. That's about it. But if it's, like, nuanced, if the conversation is nuanced and has a lot of detail, I got no idea. It's only like, oh, when is the bus coming type shit that I understand. All right, give me a second. It's Billy time. Wait, by the way, you guys know that Sex Addict song that we were talking about, that's Lily Allen's new song, and it sounds like fucking Charlie XCX. Like, can we talk about how Lily Allen had the most tasteful choice in producers on her new album that's only come out in the past few months? Like, why is Lily Allen 100% back, but Katy Perry fucking fucked it up? Like, what is with that? Also, like, what I mean, look, all due respect to Katy Perry as a singer, I still believe she's a really good singer. But what I'm saying, though, is, like, she just didn't get back on the popularity wagon as much as she did when she popped off. Whereas Lily Allen, it looks like she is going to be that popular again. She's always been on that. Yeah, maybe it's just I didn't understand, like, Lily Allen to begin with. Like, because I only knew her hits back in the day. I don't know. Lily Allen was always like a really cool pop star to me. Always like someone, you know, her like gritty lyrics and stuff. Always came across as like an interesting pop star. Heap of collabs with Shy FX, another D&B artist. Ooh. Okay, so she always kind of been like that, really. Okay. Well, there you go. I just didn't know. That's vibes, though. That's Lily Allen, dude. Interesting voice, great melodies. I wonder how much of her own shit she writes. It seems too good to, like, all be written by her. Like, some of those melodies just lock in so hard, it's like, bro, I wouldn't believe you if you told me any less than a team of 6 was working on that album, and that's just the writers. Like, people don't get it, man. In writers' rooms, cunts will just do, like, cram study session type shit, where there's, like, 4 there, and they just blitz out a full fucking song, all production, and it's only the mix left, and it's been, like, 5, 4, 3 hours. Like, this is the pace at which these huge, they'll have, like, a solid, like, production idea completely fleshed out in, like, 2 to 4 hours. That's the expectation. Is you sit in a room with 3 other cunts, or, like, 2 other cunts or whatever, and you just blitz out the highest quality shit cumulatively, putting all your skills together, and, like, it's whoever has the best ideas on the fly that just gets the take. This is like, what I'm talking about is like Nashville level writers' rooms. That's like how hectic it is. I don't really like that vibe, but at the end of the day, you know, that's how the fucking industry works at the highest level of writing. So, like, I consider myself a songwriter, so I need to think about that at very least. But it's just, it's so hectic. Like, it's so hectic. In the beginning of the LDN video. Chuck it in chat. I've forgotten LDN. Do you remember that group with Sia, Diplo, and fuck. There was like three. There was this guy with this amazing voice, and there was like Sia, obviously with an amazing voice, and then there was like Diplo, the producer, and they did like a 3-person supergroup. But I don't think it was called LDN, but it reminded me of that. I like their music as well. Bro, what is that paragraph? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's a Lily Allen quote, right? Hence the quotations. Oh, is it? It's like a sketch of her in the writer's room. And she's asking for that. Bro. Honestly, the mental load of translating what, like, songwriter onlys, like, bro. I really, had to get used to having someone stand behind me and creative produce. Because people will really say shit like that. Like, that's not, like, that's a real situation. It's just comedy to them because they're not like that. And that would be a silly thing to say, probably because they're, you know, professionals. But I've had people say shit like that to me, and I've had to be like, okay, so like, so something like this? And I'd be like, yeah, but more like, bro, you have to be prepared to work with every comment, even if it's like, make it sound purple. Make it sound like an elephant's thoughts. Like, it's so unfortunate, but you really do stand to benefit from being flexible enough to cater to that person. As much as, like, we can all agree, that person is fucking annoying. You can generally get the vibe, though. I don't mind it. It just, if it's like super vague and they're acting like it's specific, that's what bothers me. But usually they're at a halfway point where they're kind of vague, but they kind of have a point. And so you'd be the asshole to, like, you know, because usually, like, they know they're confused, they just don't know how to get it out. So usually you're literally like a translator. You're like, they don't even, not only do they not know how to produce, but they don't even know how to explain what they're looking for, because that's how alien everything is. I mean, we can all relate to that as producers, right? Remember when you very first started producing and you were like, what is that sound in the Future Bass song? And then you found out it was called a super saw. And then you were like, what is that bass sound that everyone uses? And then you found out it was called a fucking, you know, respace. Like, these are the, like, the specificity, like, that's the specificity with, like, you know, that's why they come to you, because they don't know that shit. So with that, unfortunately, comes, like, the most ridiculous requests. And I'm a believer that these people genuinely don't mean to do it. Shoutouts to Reese. What a mad cunt. Oh yeah, I've been off screen for a while, eh? I should probably jump back on. Dude, that was like the most well-mic'd cone in 55 years, like. That metered, like, better than I could have set it up. That's insane. Shout outs TJ. Shout outs chat. I'll be back on screen in like 30 seconds. I promise. Wait, this isn't a VOD chat. This isn't a VOD. See my hand. It's not a VOD. I promise. Yo. Can we do the if we do like the reverse? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna do an ad break again though, because remember like 10 minutes ago I was like, I gotta do an ad break. And then we're coming back and playing Logan, like immediately. My reviewer AI is also. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh, is that like a website where you get people to check out your stuff, or is it just an AI that like is loading slowly for you and telling you what it thinks of your track? Because dude, you gotta be worried about hallucinations when it comes to track feedback. More. What you gotta understand, man, is the sheer amount of parameters and like, yeah, I get it, man. You got your own AI, you've filled it out with a function where it will critique your music and stuff. I get that. And it's running off your computer, like a local, yeah. What I'm getting at is that, it's still likely to hallucinate as a byproduct of even the best, strictest instructions. Turning those numbers into text is a trivial part that always gets people getting at stuff. I guess what I'm saying is like the like shell and like the whatever model it is that you're running off, like it's got its own like functions as far as like how it deals with your functions, and as a byproduct of that you will get hallucinations. And then furthering the problem is that creative endeavors are actually really hard problems to solve. And when it comes to mix is a half technical, half creative field where you're making like discretionary judgment, you know, just based on like splitting those things down and like sometimes leaning to one side and sometimes leaning to the other, and you know, hopefully landing somewhere in the middle where both are excellent. The point I'm trying to make is that's extremely hard to assess compared to the shit that LLMs are good at. Yeah, I know what you mean. You were just saying you were asked, you just use it for that sometimes kind of thing. I mean, it's extremely hard for an AI to do that. So it didn't even cross my mind that my job would be in jeopardy. I think that's like something like this is like, it like covers all. Because I have to be like entertaining and smart and fucking like analyze the music on both the technical parameters, that years of study, the nuance with the fact that music moves every like 2 years, 1 year, like it constantly is just ever evolving. Like the processing power required for the variables, I would say it's going to be one of the last few things that we get right with like the media mimicry and stuff like that. Even if I tell it to be. I've had so much trouble with AIs and I'm really interested. Oh, hey, I'm back. I've had so much trouble with the AIs in problem solving that it's become a problem for me because they just don't do what they say unless, of course, you read the 700-page end-user license agreement and terms and conditions and blah, blah, blah. Then, but that's all hidden behind like legalese, which is like what lawyers do is they'll write as complicated as possible at the very ceiling of what could legally be considered readable by people. So there is a standard, but the standard has been eroded by companies lobbying for more complicated language to be allowed in contracts and for length of contract to be as long as possible. And the length of contract is pretty valid because you do not want to be pushing countries into short contracts. That's going to mean less complexity. You want to be able to have complexity in goods and services. It's just a fact. So, like, you do have to be careful about these laws, but at the moment, we're getting fucked on. We're getting fucked on. Anyways, it's just a random capitalism, bitch. I gotta let it out every now and then, okay? I just gotta get it off my chest every now and then. And that's, how many in the queue? We are at the first song of the night, my friend. And I hate to say it, but Logan Key is next. Logan Key is next. Here's the shit, feeding AI tempo VPN, key, confidence. Okay. I mean, look, that's fair. I'm not saying don't do it. I use AI for basic, like, problem-solving things, but I'm at the point where I have, like, a cut-and-pasted prompt where it's, like, think hard, and it has all these, like, functional features that just switch things on in ChatGPT, and I do that. So I have, like, a Google Doc, and it has, like, this is your prompt for, this purpose for this AI, and this is your prompt for this purpose, and then I extrapolate from there. So I build all my prompts on understanding underlying functions of the separate AIs. But I guess what I'm saying is, for me, they're a tool. Like, I use them to expedite processes. It is unequivocally true that I can go to ChatGPT or I can go to Gemini and ask it to present me with 10 reasons why X, Y, Z, or 10 reasons, 10 solutions to X, Y, Z, and it will pick from the search results more relevant things for me. So there are simple ways to really just expedite what you're already good at. But one part of my prompt is give me proof. And I cannot tell you how many times when you explicitly say in every prompt, give me proof, I want academic references and citations. Fucking 30%, 20% of those are fucking just lies. Hallucinations. They're just straight wrong, bro. Because why? Because the system's like, I must give you what you want. I must give you I must. Do you know what I mean? It just wants to. It's like, no, I'm giving you it. I'm doing the thing. And I'm like, bro, you're fucking up my day. You're fucking up my day is what you're doing. Anyways, that's my thing. AI still got a high unacceptable error rate. And just has weird behaviors, you know? Just weird behaviors. But when you figure out a good prompt and a good system and a good reliable way to work, I feel like it could just expedite your routines. Just expedite your routines, man. You just get faster. Anyways, I think I'm a little faster as a result of AI. But yeah, you just won't catch me fucking promoting, like, using it as a therapist, for example, or getting a lot of mixed advice from it. Yeah, there's just certain things it's not good at yet. And we'll wait. We'll do our thing and we'll wait. Because at the moment, it's already a good tool. But, yeah, I don't at this point anyway see a validity in it replacing artists or, or serving as a therapist or a girlfriend or anything like that. Yeah, that's just my opinion. That's just where I'm at. Maybe we'll have AI rights in 30 years and I'll be problematic. is it ethical to use AI-made samples? I would draw the line at lightly. I would draw the line as if it's not a main part of your song, if it's like a background element. I feel like if it's fluff and it's unimportant and it's not key to the song and it's a background element and the rest is just you sampling another musician that's made this, made the samples you're using, and then like, you know, you chuck a synth on top of it and all the rest. You know, you do. I do a lot of like, I'll be layering like 3 different kicks. So it'll be, or like 2 different kicks, the top and the bottom of like one or another kick. You have no idea how much that works. I'm sure a lot of you do actually, lol. But yeah. That layering 2 kicks is a vibe. And then you just go down, you get the phase loosely correct as well. You just like make sure the bumps are like kinda flowing together. It's like otherwise if you go into a club and the beat drops, it's gonna go like brrr instead of like boo. You know what I mean? Like that's how it feels. It's like brrr because of the phase issue. It just like fucks you. You're like, but it's like subtle kinda. Where's the ethics to this? Is sampling ethical in the first place? I personally, yeah, bro, yeah, we could, there's obviously a massive conversation to be had surrounding this. Dude, I'm scared of it, Loomis. It's gonna happen. Not jokes, all the servers will get destroyed in World War III. What are you talking about? There'll be no more Google, no more Twitch. We'll have to start again. We'll go underground like Ark. There'll only be like 20k humans left, bro. AI taking over the surface. We stuck underground, probably die. Probably just die off. AI was our purpose. Dude, that's the way it ends. Humans just give birth to like a super civilization that is immortal and like is successful and can you cryo for fucking thousands of years and keep chill. Like that's the end of our story, bro. We like God birthed us, we birthed AI, and onwards they go into the stars. Into the stars. Alright. I gotta go to ads anyway. Sorry. I'll be back. Subs get the good ads. Hang out. I'll see you in a second. And if you want to see the good ads, yeah, you could call the industrial age that as well, though. Come on, what? Like, it's not the technology. It is the way it's used. It's the way it's implemented. Like, the reason the industrial age sucked is because instead of the guy that made 400 shoes a month getting replaced by the assembly line, and then when it made 800 a month, he could spend half the month with his kids and his family. They just put him to double work and then shared like a smaller percentage over the next few years with him, and lobbied through court to pay him less, and like lobbied against unions and all that stuff. So like, it's, I guess what you said at the start, it's like corporations seek to circumvent the government in order to take advantage of people. Like, that's the strategy. Yeah, I largely see it the same for the most part. Yeah, it's kind of hard to be sympathetic overall. it kind of just but you got to remember the individual usually isn't to blame. Like, the individual is usually just a product of the system, meaning like the same reason we're pissed off and feeling all angry about that shit is like the same reason they're all hoity-toity telling us we should just work harder or whatever they're, you know, or just sitting there being rich or whatever. So I try to always hear people out and give them the time of the day because they always have their own story as well. Everyone has their own story. Everyone's struggling. You know, even rich people are fucking depressed and want to off themselves and shit. So I just try to remember that every time I talk to people and try to desperately just empathize with people. But I got to admit, it's hella draining. It's hella draining. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm going out of break. Fuck. Oh, hi. Here at the Mountainside Stream, I'm the head of audio. The one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible. Even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the Mountainside Stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, head of audio doesn't pay that well. So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence that this moment has created, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I could get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles. So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for each other, and I'm here for you. Next time you submit, remember, you're supporting the community, you're supporting the stream, and most importantly, you're supporting the head of audio. Mountains hide, we do music feedback, and you do donations, because even this king needs to eat. Oh, hi. Here at the Mountainside Stream, I'm the head of audio, the one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible. Even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the Mountainside Stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, head of audio doesn't pay that well. So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence that this moment has created, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I could get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles. So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for each other, and I'm here for you. Next time you submit, remember, you're supporting the community, you're supporting the stream, and most importantly, you're supporting the head of audio. Mountains hide, we do music feedback, and you do donations. because even this king needs to eat. Oh, hi. Here at the Mountainside Stream, I'm the head of audio, the one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible, even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the Mountainside Stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is...
Mission is a go.
Have you been stuck in the regular queue on a feedback stream? Are you unable to pay for your own line skips, even with channel points? Every day, a member of the regular queue suffers. But it doesn't have to be this way. Be the change you want to see in the world. Change a regular queue participant's life today. Gift a line skip to a regular queue homie and change their life today. Have you? Yeah. Yeah, boy, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. So, AI is a software package, just to be clear. It is not inherently evil. Corporations are using it for awful things because of the period of time we're in relativity to our economic system. The economic system getting very top heavy. People getting worried. Global warming. So on and so forth. Allergy season. I've been out in the flowers, my dude. I tell ya. I chew. I chew. Yes, what we've got is dangerous. Absolutely. But if we didn't have it, corporations would still be wringing us dry and fucking us for everything. It's the capitalist system, greed, wealth distribution problem, dude. Let me ask you this. If we have a thing where you on a hard drive in a computer that's like really tough mining site computer ready for the end of the world, if we have like an AI that has like everything on it to help you when something goes wrong, is that bad, or is that not just a genius thing because you can talk to it instead of searching and doing all the computery stuff? You just actively interact with it. It'll give you what you want. You can do voice activation. And in the end of the world, when you're able to search up how to cook, how to clean, how to kill, how to blah blah blah, how to blah blah blah, how to build, this resource is inherently good and inherently valuable. And it is an example of like just AI use that's like completely ethical and like completely great and like just a great software use case. So that's like something that's really good. Leave my song in the queue and come back. I guess some stuff. No problems, right? No problems, man. Sorry, things are running. We're on a bit of a yapathon today. I understand, man. I'll see you soon, man. I'll see you soon. People rely on it instead of thinking. Yeah, that does piss me off. I just think people thought that about spell check. It's worse than spell check though. Way worse. Because people think it knows everything. I've spoken to 40-year-olds that are like, this thing knows everything. And I'm like, bro, I'm almost 40. You don't because the thing is, I do like tech and music. So I see the world a little differently from most people that are my age. Most people my age just work in fucking... One of my friends drives a train. One of my friends drives a bus. They're like, what? Every time I tell them some shit, they're like, what? So, people definitely don't realize, like, my friend genuinely got fooled. He sent something to me the other day. I go, you know, that's AI, right? They'd blurred out the Sora thing. They'd blurred it out. It was like a little artifact. You know how the blur out websites work. And, yeah, man. You gotta be looking for artifacts now. Like, it's tough out there, dude. You gotta, like, know your shit. You basically gotta be a fucking video editor to know anymore how their tools work. Doesn't need to be. I understand that. I'm just saying, like, could be more helpful. Yeah. If we have a software like AI, we should be understanding how it functions, for sure. Yeah, I do agree though. It's used like, it's basically garbage right now. I say this and I was like, I'm literally looking at an AI entry where I said, hey, what's the episode and season number of American Chef with Julia Child and French chef Jacques Pepin, where Julia seems to have a gun in her hands? and it gave me the video. So I am using it for just shit.
Today we're gonna do
Bro,
souffle.
look.
Because everyone knows the heart of the good souffle is
Egg white, beaten egg white.
Wait for it.
I'm going to do mine in copper. I beat it faster than the machine.
well. We're gonna see if you're faster than the machine.
All right.
Retro.
Look,
Okay.
we're gonna see.
Wow.
Oh, dude. Bro, it's over for Jacques Pepin. Next on Mountainside. Did Jacques Pepin get it? Thanks for watching. Alright, bro, for real though, I would not move a muscle. Wait, but look at this, look at this.
1, 2, 3,
Wait for it, wait for it.
go! Go!
Wow.
Counted. 1,
Oh dude, they do the close shot of the gun. They do the close shot, of the gun, bro. They go, yup. That, I don't know why. I love that though. Is it just to prove, I think it's to prove to the network, it's like a toy gun sort of thing. You know what I mean? They're like, we have to show that it's just a cap gun. We can't just have like the mid shot of it. We need the close shot showing like that it's just a cap gun. It's not a real gun.
2,
Wait though. One more.
3.
Wait, I gotta catch that animation. Wait. All right, let's. You know what? I gone a bit too far with that. We're back. We're back to a little bit of music here on the Mountains Hide stream. We're gonna be listening to Logan Key next. Get taken out by a police sniper right away too. Hold up, I'm gonna make a portal at that speed. Alright, it is time. We are running it. It's Logan Key. Breather. Universal Command. Yeah, real. Oh, Mario, I have to run it back. I did the Mario at the same. Alright, let's run it back. Bro. Yeah, there's a bit of movement needed within that specific idea. Like, I like what you're doing, but I would love for it to kind of evolve slightly and just, you know, have textures and sort of go around in the stereo field and have like even little feature moments with that like sort of premise. my hair, don't mind me. It's like surprisingly easy to do that, but I'm just trying to free my hair up. It's all in knots and all fucky. I hate this shit though. I'm getting my hair cut soon, guys. Only 5 more kilos. Gonna get my hair cut. It's gonna be amazing. You did an AI track? Why? Wait, what? What's in you? I did, yeah, that's like you prompted the AI producer to do it? Yeah. I feel you. It's my lyrics, everything else is AI. Oh, ain't I don't know if I can do that one before. I don't know if I can swing that, bro. I don't know if I can swing that. Look, I'll listen to a section of it or something, but I ain't giving it feedback. Ain't no way. I mean, yeah, the way I look at it is it's like not really your work for the most part, just like a tiny bit, because you do the lyrics, so it's like a tiny bit yours. Alright. Let me try and figure out. I think I wanted more low end in this. Did anyone feel like a little more like a low end would have been good? Or is that just me? Am I just out here? I feel like a little more low end could have been good. Like just such round, I reckon like under 250 hertz. Like a little bump, maybe in an instrument, maybe in the master. But I feel like a little bump somewhere below 200 hertz. Above like 20 hertz, 30 hertz would be good. Probably gonna be, I think, if you give that whole space just 1 dB in the bass, maybe a little bit in the kick. That's my idea anyway. Oh yeah, and then I already said the thing about sort of like play that that cool pattern that you have, play with that, get it to evolve. Someone said earlier it sounded a wee bit dry and thin. I did agree after I heard it like 4 times. I was like happy with it that way on 1 or 2 of the times. But what I reckon you should do is kind of keep it in the same place that you have it writing wise, but like kind of subtly play with like the filtering and stereo field each time it occurs, and also subtly like modify the exact swing or the exact pattern and kind of just like build it up a little over time, just subtly, both real subtle, in a sense that they're still, you know, maybe not the main element or whatever. Those are probably my 2 best ideas. Hopefully that helps anyway. But really, this is withholding everything that's good about the track. I mean, you've done a lot of stuff right here. A lot of stuff right. This is my favorite bit. That's a really cool ending. Like the chords. Dude, that bass, that's a cool, should like saturate that sub more, so it's like it has that more mid-bass tonality. Anyways, that's 3 ideas. There you go. 3. I get you. You get 3. Thank you for the submission, Logan. As always. As always, my friend. Vibes. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
What the hell are you?
I'm Zachy, and welcome to the Mountainside Street.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
Right, guys. So, we are running right now. WM. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Toe4, if you're there, let me know. We're about to run Ovia 2. Oh, Mario. I want like a 90s, like chop chop, like British guy just yelling over this, but it's got to be mixed well. You know what I mean? That like sort of chav, like I don't even know any good examples. I guess the Prodigy and shit like that, but not as heavy. Everybody get your lighters out. I knew it. I knew it. And I relax. This is the first patch when you open the silent. What is it, silent? Oh look, advanced gamer, level elder, level 50. Yo. Bro, I can't believe my hair used to sit this way. That's wild. Okay. This is part of my Instagram, yeah. Yep, this will definitely work. For sure. Just, dude, something I've learned. Always make everything a curiosity gap. Bro, saying dumb shit like when they ask the question, people just be in the comments like, tell me what it is. Other people, it's raids, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. You be getting you be getting the dumbest cunt. Just actually wasting time. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Song was good, man. Song was good. Yo, there's a bug flying around me, and I'm not happy about it. Bro, why did you do like 6 songs in a song? Oh, that flies fast. Bro, he wants in this bottle worse than I've ever wanted anything in my life. Bro. Alright, I'm gonna have to get the fly spray. Be right back. Did he stay here? I bet you he stayed here. Flies just chill. They're just like, nah, I can't. Yo, what's good, Turtle? Oh, yeah, he stayed. He's still here. He's 100% still here. Trend structure with an outro. Gotcha. Dude, I'm telling you, just like use the samples whenever you needed it, like just sparingly, but like, you know, in those moments where the song really pumps up to really get like a, cause like, even though it is hooky, I do just feel like the vocal would like crown it off. It'd be wild. And it's a lot to ask also. But yeah. Half time, bro. I think the chords could do with a little more sprucing up. They're extremely straight down the line. I feel like they don't have like subtle variation or color like a lot of the piano chords. Not all of them. I feel like some of them are, but like that advanced level stuff, I feel like, I don't know, is that like strictly in the genre or something? Or like with the piano parts, like just with like the dun 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 dun. I guess I just want to see more out of like the piano performance. Like subtle variations, like extra or like taking away note layers, like improved groove, things like this, subtle stuff. I don't know. I'm asking for a lot at this point. But also, maybe if I hear more of this genre, I'll just notice like all the chords are like pretty like straightforward and like mostly like quantized and stuff like that. Anyways, I still enjoyed it. I think it's a fucking journey. Like, you go through like different eras. I almost felt like a storytelling vibe by the end of it. I was like, the redemption by the end. So I do kind of feel like it crescendoed, but I just feel like I don't know, you could all, what was that other thing I said? Oh yeah, the piano stuff, the groove stuff, just slight variations. I don't know. That's what I wanted to hear anyway. But as I said, I don't really listen to this genre. Either way, a fucking journey and a half, man. And yeah, I like all your production. I think the mix is pretty good. Yeah, I feel like everything's sitting pretty good. I mean, it's not like, I feel like it could be kind of like polished off a little better and maybe pushed a little more, but that is genre dependent too, I guess. Oh, also, I reckon, play with that. Wow! Because it's a cool sound, but I just want to see variations, slight. Nothing major. Because it fits. I feel like it fits. It's a cool sample as well. Did you just scream that into, like, a mic of yours, or is that just, like, a sample you found? Yo, what up, Rice? Either way, what a journey, man. What a freaking trance journey. Oh yeah. Hard style drum fill. Gotcha. Alright. Let's get it. You can also get a DJ mix it into another track. I know a few DJs that might use it. Oh, nice. There you go. Pedal Juice over on YouTube is digging that one. VW, just so you know. You can see it on the screen, but not in the Twitch chat. Anyways, alright. Wow. Use my stuff as transitionary things in DJ set. Oh, nice. Locked in. Alright. Well, guess what, Ken? The fly's back. But we're in the regular queue. Oh. You're in the regular queue. That is on. God damn it. Bro, I want to kill it so bad. Ooh, I got him. Really just missed my monster though. Not very smart. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's keep going. Let me know if you are in the regular queue. Would be good of you. I think we're gonna. Is someone before Rise of Power? Is someone before Rise of Power? Get yourself a soul gun. See the mountains. Poncho. Beef. Alex. Parisia. Wompski. Rise of Power. Let's run it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go. Lean on me. Rise, lean on me. Okay, my thing was just like a little bit of vocal timing. Just like a few groove pockets that weren't as in the pocket as the rest of it for me. Just a few little moments here and there. And then that's on edit, I would say, because I think for me, like, that performance was mostly pretty good. There are some moments where you're really rusty, like, on purpose, where I think you shouldn't be. But that's only once or twice. You could probably guess where those are. Like the most rusty bit of the song, vocally, but it's like more of like a bit where I feel like you should just be supporting. Like, you can still be rusty with it, but it was rusty to the point where it was like the note was sort of the less apparent thing. And then yeah, I think with the vocal, it's just about taking the I have like a similar thing with my vocal where I have like a lot of fry. And so I've just learned with mixing to be really careful with that, and that's like an extra thing that most or a lot of singers don't have. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the mix side of it will be completely handled. But yeah, that's probably the feedback. I think it's pretty damn good cover, to be honest. I especially like the chorus. But yeah, a few timing issues here and there on the edit. The like super croaky moment that I kind of wanted changed, but it could still work in the mix. Oh yeah, trim the end as well. It definitely banged on for a bit, but I mean, I'm only mentioning the bad things at this point. I think it was a successful cover. Like, I think you got across the lean on me message in your own way, and I feel like once we smooth a few things out in the mix, it's gonna come across way cleaner. Yeah, passionate performance, man. Thank you for the submission.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
Alright, well, we sure are in the mountains. Mine is you just released mine after I hear what you said, I think. Mine is... Oh, I see. Alright, let's run it. I'm excited to hear some turtle tunes over on YouTube. Let's go. The #1 YouTube viewer, by the way. We can't afford to lose your turtle at this point. You're the only person. I think you're the only person. There might be one other person, and we've definitely got people dropping by occasionally. But you might be the only person that's committed to the YouTube stream. Bro, Turtle's hard carrying YouTube right now. He's offering an inordinate amount of support. 100%. Alright, let's run it, Turtle. Just different mix.
Let my soul free, then let my mind speak. I'm in a different plane, where shadows peak. In my top prime, optimist speaks. I'm just different, it's what they say to me. I lay down my cross, so just pray for me. Fucking with the devils, so playfully. They will pay for me to stop being bittersweet. When I fucking speak, I'm just being me. A cracadamia, macadamia nuts. Ocean flow to a tidal wave when I'm up.
I lost the beat. There we go.
Like, oh Lord, knocking down doors, trying to give you more. Like, oh Lord, spinning to my grave. Should I stop? But I'm like, nah, give 'em more. On the board with the battle axe, sliding through the wax. Bring 'em more. I won't stop. I'm under the sycamore.
It gets confusing to know where the downbeat is because of the amount of fills. Like, not always, but just occasionally I'm like, wait, where are we in the beat?
When I fucking speak, I'm just being me. I battle who, I battle them, I battle self. You hear the pitter patter of blood when it fell. I sacrifice my health just to better myself. The irony in that makes me laugh. Hell, I've been here for a while, many times I fell. Suicide as a friend, thought they could help. Just to catch a smile, I would offer help. Even though inside my soul slowly melts, a pot slowly stirred. I did it all myself, I'm disappointed.
Where's the main vocal? Wait. Is that you? Oh, wait, it's T-Po.
In my top prime, optimist speaks. I'm just different, it's what they say to me. I laid down my cross, so just pray for me. Fucking with the devils, so playfully. They would pay for me to stop being bittersweet. When I fucking speak, I'm just being me. I'm cracadamia, macadamia nuts. Been into my grave, should I stop?
We gotta do something about that section. I reckon we're gonna find a way to make that come across more obviously. It's like, yeah, I understand what you're doing. I just think people, I don't know, look, everything could be pulled off, let's be real. I'm just not sure it's the best choice right here, right now. Yeah. I still really like the drum kit you're using. I really like the chop samples. I really like the performance in the vocal. You should give his voice more space in the mix. It's especially apparent, like, when the vocal first comes in, that it's, like, super thin compared to, like, other commercial mixes of vocals. And it, like, undersells the performance. So I would open up the low end on the EQ on that vocal and, like, pull back in whatever frequencies that EQ predominantly occupies, like, you know, pull that frequency space out of the instrumental instead of out of the vocal. I also think with some of your perks, not all of them, but some of them, you should have like a low cut and a high cut on them. So they're in like a certain space and they're like cool, like in like the left and the right stereo field. Like those diddle-it. Those things would be really cool as like affects in the stereo field. In the context of something this busy, the mix gives it like a, when you do that, it takes it out of that middle range and it with EQ, I was saying like the vocal is too like thin, so I want to like give the vocal more space. And so one of the ways you would do this, right, is by increasing the amount of vocal space on the EQ on the vocal channel, increasing the amount of like low end, but then the not all of them though, just some of them, because I understand like this genre, like a part of it is to have those kind of upfront super busy perks, but I still reckon if you like panned like some of the supplementary layers, it would give the track more character. But yeah, with the EQ, one of your directions could be to add, like, drag down the drag down and give it more space on the bottom end on the vocal. So that would be like an additive approach. But the other way you can work with EQ on a channel is by like taking away, subtracting. And so what I'm suggesting, and what the best thing to usually try first, is subtracting out of the thing you don't need to make space for the thing you do need. It's this frame of mind that I was taught while I was at university really helped me mix better. Because when you take away like what you don't need, but you still leave like all the best parts, give more low end to the vocal. But I mean like what I don't mean like boost the lows. I mean, if your low signal is cut, open it up. Yeah, if your low signal is not cut on the EQ and it is already open, and that's just how the vocal came, then yeah, you may want to try and boost lows, but there's a complicated caveat to that. It's that you can't boost what isn't there. So if under that vocal is just noise in the low area, there's nothing you can do. You did cut it. Awesome. Awesome. I think that'll be a great decision. Give the vocal a little more room. And then go to your instrumental layers. And wherever that vocal sits, like normally, like predominantly, the like key fundamental like frequency range of the vocal, have a look at that. And then like go back to your instrumental layers and take out little bits from like, you know, maybe 3 instruments or 1 instrument. You could even group all the melodic instruments and then like do it on that group. But the point is that you're looking to just create headroom and frequency range for that vocal to naturally have room in the mix, on top of giving it a little more low end. Because you have the chops. Yeah, that was the other thing that I was gonna get into.
Let my soul free and let my mind speak. I'm in a different plane where shadows peak. In my top prime, optimist speak.
I reckon there's still like a little bit of EQ sculpting you need to do to fit those chops in properly. This is pretty dynamic. It'll change as you like mix that other thing I mentioned, but I did feel it still sticking out a little bit. I think it's in the low mids. Like you should cut it a little more. So instead of like no, it's like no. Like that just taking that like low like fuzzy end of it. So instead of it being sitting around 400, 300 hertz, like it feels like it is now, with wherever it cuts off, it should be cutting off like maybe like 450, 550 or something. Just to give that vocal space and prominence again mainly. But also like this, is there not slight keys and drums? Yeah, there's keys and drums. Yeah. So that, I reckon that when you thin that out, it'll work better. Anyways, that's enough. I don't want to be overwhelming people and giving you like a billion tips. I feel like that's not helpful at all. So all right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the track. Good things. Flow is fire. Tenacity in the delivery. And the beat has a nice flow to it, I'll be honest. I think it just needs like accentuating it. There's a bunch of like technical stuff and maybe some like basic like just moving of certain parts that I think we could really, really get this to punch and flow. At this point, still enjoyable. Just not where it needs to be yet, but still enjoyable. Dude, thank you for sharing with us. As always, Turtle.
Just pray for me, fucking with the devils so playfully. They will pay for me to stop being bittersweet. When I fucking speak, I'm just being me. I'm cracadamia, macadamia nut.
Shoot me a DM if you wanna chat, Turtle. I'm always open to have a chat. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Okay, well. Thank you again for sharing your tune with us, man. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Guys, guess what? That's the end of the Mountainside stream.
Guess where you just got into? Cool Guy Zone.
Oh, yeah, we're getting out of here. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you all for being here. And, I just want to say that I'm sending you to Sophini Weenie, and she is the meme queen. and you shall address her as such. If you don't know her content, she's kind of hilarious. Okay. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your night. I will be back. When will I be back? Tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably. Oh. Oh, it's cap sensitive. That's interesting. Anyways, guys, thank you for the stream. I will see you tomorrow. It has been fun. I enjoyed my stay. I enjoyed my stay. Anyways, be really kind to Sophini Winnie. She just does hilarious memes on Instagram. That's why I followed her. She's funny. Anyways, catch you later. Have a great day.